That time is 11 o'clock on this late Tuesday night, February 12th, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night, February 12th, 2019. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock, and we have a temperature of 34 degrees in North Massachusetts, and top stories on the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news is GOP leader presses Trump to agree to border deal. No more xenophobia, Governor criticizes Trump and immigration. Drug kingpin Joaquin L. Chapo Guzman, likely headed to Superbox, prison expert said. National debt tops $22 trillion for the first time. Commuter rail train shockingly on time, according to riders. 21 savage released on bond after being held in custody for 9 days. Police detective fatally shot in New York City. Storms Walt Mills from Seattle to Boston, West Coast Space Affair. Never on top. Group says Wyoming lawmaker compared homosexuality to bestiality and pedophilia. Venezuela's opposition leader Guaido sets deadline for aid to come to his president's rally. Stocks in Asia mostly events on positive U.S.-Chinese trade sentiment. The Nikkei up 321.38 at 21.185.59. Shanghai up 20.44 at 2692.33. And HSI up 202.87 at 2374.20. Whoa! U.S. Dow up 372.65, 25.425.76. SP 5 up 3493 at 2744.73. And Nasdaq up 106.71 at 7414.62. Texas bid game hunter pays 110 grand to kill rare Himalayan gold. Brexit PM delay final vote on Brexit. Police chief of East Providence to retire. More Americans are at least 3 months behind in their car maybe than ever before. GM, Amazon, Maybach, electric truck maker Rivian, Tesla may need a check to review. Amazon bought a rental company you never heard of. BuzzFeed people unionized after layoffs. NASA sets likely funeral site Mars opens Opportunity rover. Huge meteor left crater behind Greenland ice. NASA says Yucatán tool actually looks like a pancake in a wall. Earth's magnetic shield booms like a drum when it hit by impulses. Philippines vaccine scare billion from deadly measles outbreak. When teen divides anti-vax parents and gets shots, his mom says it's a slap in the face. Cognitive behavioral counsel can prevent postpartum depression. And frozen dinners and other ultra-processed foods linked to a risk of early death, study says. Brazil Supreme Court suspended 2 criminal actions against President Jair Bolsonaro over charges including apology at rape, G1 reported. Russia village declares emergency after polar bears move in. Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell announced Tuesday he plans to hold a vote on the Democrats' Green New Deal climate resolution. 4 malnourished kids, 2 locked in cages found in Texas home. 3 U.S. Army parachutists injured in training exercise. National debt surpasses $22 trillion for the first time in U.S. history. I hear Spearman cast the former President John Dingell the capital of Washington, D.C. on for members of Congress to pay their respects. 3 female Yale students filed a lawsuit against the university. 9 of its fraternities seeking to force fraternities to accept women as members. The government shut down certain taxpayers because IRS employees have been unable to help during final season of Watchdog said. No winter night festival in Attleboro this year. Reputed Los Angeles Formula Attleboro charged with drug trafficking in Rhode Island. Attleboro School Board OK scores Ward 1 polling place. Hughes to seek second term as Attleboro mayor. A messy storm brings messy roads. Fret the region. Happy motoring in the Bay State with low gas prices. Seagon police canine naps breaking suspect in the woods off Route 6. Denman, Norfolk County Grand Jury has indicted 2 men on drug dealing charges out of Quincy. Jesse Sorelli Taunton and Jonathan Green have are charged with charging at least 36 grams of heroin. Bowling indicts Bridgewater bringing them girls basketball toward ultimate goal. Exits pile up and Taunton as roads get slippery. Pembroke, Virginia Hannon has few family members left in town that can remember the kind spirit and first love of children and animals, but our families live on property whose those lost during a violent killing. Family Pembroke women still deserve justice 3 decades after killing. Snowstorm causes havoc on Brooklyn area roads. West Bridgewater, Florence sends out roses by the dozen. Bridgewater hometown heroes veterans portrait can display at library. And 11 Brooklyn firefighters promoted, including First Woman. Braintree assault recorded on Snapchat and 5 teens charged. Peter Chell news time, 11:05. Time out for a spot support on this late Tuesday night. Double victories for both Boston sports teams. The Boston Bruins defeat the Chicago Blackhawks at the Garden 6-3, while the Boston Celtics over the Philadelphia 76ers at the Wells Fargo Arena 112-109. Other scores by the NBA. Atlanta Hawks 117, LA Lakers 113, San Antonio Spurs 108, Memphis Grizzlies 107, Orlando Magic 118, New Orleans Pelicans 88, and the Golden State Warriors are leading Utah Jazz 20-11. The number 8 NHL scores. It is Colorado Avalanche 1 and Toronto Maple Leafs 4 with 17:35 left in the third. Vegas Golden Knights, Senators of Coyotes, no score for 18:54 left in the second period. Buffalo Sabres 3, New York Islanders 1, Dallas Stars 3, Florida Panthers 0, Columbus Blue Jackets 3, Washington Capitals 0, Carolina Hurricanes 4, Ottawa Senators 1, Tampa Bay Lightning 6, Calgary Flames 3, and the St. Louis Blues 8, New Jersey Devils 3. And the Detroit Red Wings 3, Nashville Predators 2, Philadelphia Flyers 5, Minnesota Wild 4, and the Winnipeg Jets 4, and the New York Rangers 3. Michael Jordan reminds everyone why he is the NBA's greatest of all time. LSU devastates Papa John with Timothy winner against Kentucky. Potential London spot offers San Antonio Brown trade Western trade. And what Boston Sports Radio is saying about the Celtics? Peter Cello is 11:07 on this late Tuesday night. And it's time now for Peter Cello traffic transit check. Baby! Let's study off on the MBT with Worcester trade 5:39 p.m. for Worcester's canceled today due to big calculations created the equipment charge of the present rate considered trade 5:28. 8:30 p.m. from Worcester, trade 5:32. 9:35 p.m. from Worcester. Kingston trade 0:57, 10:40 p.m. up at the Martin substation is operating 53 minutes past schedule. And Middlebury trade 0:29, 10:30 p.m. up at the Martin substation operating 5 minutes past schedule. And the Rockford trade 1:28, 10:30 p.m. Mid-Martin is not yet started. Rockford is expected to operate 30 minutes schedule due to late round of the up at the trade caused by the calculation. And the Ferries, they are looking good. Okay, look at the Highways and Byways in New England on this late Tuesday night in the aftermath of the snowstorm. Slow go in Highways Boston vicinity. 120 to slow from Pike all the way down to Gloucester. Mass Pike slow from Western all the way down to New York border. Central Western Massachusetts Highways on looking good. 390, 395. Slow from 128 all the way down to the New Hampshire border. 24 slow between Buckton and Fall River. 495 on the southbound side. And it's slow between Taunton and 44 Middleborough. 195 slow between New Bedford down and Wareham. And 295 slow from Providence down to Wareham. Warwick and 295 on the northbound side. Slow between Smithfield down to Attleboro, Massachusetts. And highways and byways to Connecticut. Slow go 95 is looking good. But also New London, but it's looking good in Connecticut. And Vermont, North Germain now was a slow go because of the snow. Peter Chell news time, 11:08. Time now for a weather report. Rain showers down around southeastern Massachusetts and 7 around while seeing some sleet down around south of 128 around Kenton and stretching around west of Boston, around the Metro West area and central western Massachusetts around Connecticut, and snowing in much of New Hampshire except some sleet down around Chaffee, New Hampshire and southern Vermont, and snowing for much of Maine, and raining around Boston vicinity and stretching around northeastern Massachusetts. And the sleet stretching all the way down to Albany and Syracuse and the northeast of Pennsylvania, and snowing around the area that temperatures in the 20s, the low 30s in southern New England, while it's in the teens, the low 20s in northern New England. Okay. We are under winter advisory until 1 a.m. as mix of sleet and rain with pockets of freeze rain will continue after midnight, and light ice accumulation expected in Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts until 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and midst of freezing rain and sleet will lead to icy conditions until temperatures fully warm after freezing. Okay, forecast goes like this for tonight. Rain and sleet, becoming all rain in the midnight. Petrol, 1, 20 degrees, east with about 5 and 9 miles coming and not in the midnight. Just make sure 1%. So the night times 3, the cumulative less than 1 inch, 12 for Wednesday, rain like me for 7 a.m. Petrol before 11 a.m. west, most class gap, that question plenty, most of the test gap at 43 degrees and light northwest wind coming west by 6 to 11 miles in the morning. What's good gust size? 24 miles an hour, just make sure to 6%. New percent less than 7 inch possible. Wednesday, mostly cast from the Kremlin, mostly clear sky about 25 degrees, west about 10 miles an hour. Thursday, Saturday, the most class got about 41 about 31 degrees, west about 7 to 10 miles, just 22 miles that I shift to southwest with the 5 miles coming in the evening for Friday. Slight jet rain, snow before 8 a.m. Then jet rain. Class got about 52, about 33 degrees, light south wind. Increase at 5 to 10 miles in the morning. Just make sure it's 40%. For Saturday, puts in the most class about 42, about 23 degrees, west with about 3 to 5 miles an hour. For Sunday, most class got 37, about 20 degrees, light north wind. Wednesday, puts in class about 35, about 18 degrees, north about 6 miles an hour. For Tuesday, both sides about 25 degrees, northwest about 35 miles an hour. Right now, not minutes, light rain, 35 degrees. And that's me for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night, February 12th, 2019. Viewers, hope you have a good night. We're going to get back to the Dallas. Tomorrow more. Hope you have a good night.